Keeping you informed. This is In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS.
Hello and welcome back to another edition of In.form here on 101 Country, WBDC and 18 WJTS. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and today we're talking with the City of Huntingburg. More specifically, we have Kenlee Steffe in the studio with us today, a kind of new face to broadcast, I think, at least for our station. But welcome, Kenlee. It is a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Fantastic. So before we get into, we're going to really dive into the Huntingburg Senior Center, which has been in the news here lately. Fantastic stuff going on there. However, let's backtrack a little bit. And again, you're not super new to the City of Huntingburg's office, but you're relatively new. So do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do and maybe kind of coincide with what the City of Huntingburg kind of does on a daily basis? I know it's kind of a loaded question, but...
Yes, absolutely. So I am the oh my gosh, never mind, sorry. I am the Community Development Director at the City of Huntingburg. So I do all the special events, all of our social media postings, communications for the city, and then kind of just wherever they need me. So it's great to always help out wherever I can. And yeah, community is a good place to work. I love it. So
that is fantastic to hear. So if you've ever maybe seen or heard anything out of the offices of the City of Huntingburg, more than likely Kenlee's behind the scenes typing that up or, making those announcements. So it's good to know that, we've got reliable people, behind the scenes that are making sure that those things are happening on a daily basis. And, the City of Huntingburg in a government organization is multifaceted. There's various different municipality parts that kind of come with that. And with that as well is the Huntingburg Senior Center, which I don't know if a lot of people maybe realize that is part of the City of Huntingburg as well, too, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's one of the things that are offered just to kind of keep our community involved and engaged. It's a really great resource to have. And we try to do a lot of programming through it. So
most certainly. And you guys recently celebrated your ribbon cutting of the new location. Can kind of tell us a little bit about how the ribbon cutting went, and maybe how this transition has gone? Because I assume that you guys are now in the new center on the more northern side of town, right?
Yes, absolutely. So the ribbon cutting was great. We had a great turnout. A lot of senior citizens were there celebrating as well. I know they were really, really excited to get this senior center open. They've been in lower level across the street from the City Hall for quite a while. So I know they were really excited for this new center. And I think it's been in the talks for a long time.
Yes.
To see it come to fruition is awesome. But yeah, the ribbon cutting was awesome. And we were super excited. Unfortunately, it wasn't ready during the ribbon cutting, so they had to wait a few more days before they could officially be in the center. But I think it was the next week, and we were officially in there, and the senior citizens were excited, I think. So
right, definitely worth the wait. It looked like a great turnout. I know the weather was maybe not faring well that day. However, it was a much needed expanse for the City of Huntingburg and all of the offerings that you guys have, which is fantastic. And we mentioned the new facilities capabilities. It's all on one level. There's plenty of parking. There's multiple bathrooms and whatnot. But that just allows and enables even more activities to go on at the Senior Center. So what are kind of some of the things that people can look forward to involving the Huntingburg Senior Center?
So right now we're just kind of in the planning processes of it. We still have a lot of the same program that we had, like we used to have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to kind of continue, but we are hoping to expand on that. So we have plans to create a survey and kind of push that out to see what the senior citizens would want. It is for them, so we want to do what they would like us to do. We have been meeting with some individuals from the Jasper Senior Center, the Hobbig Center, to kind of hopefully bounce ideas off of one another and provide. We do the same type of thing and provide to the same type of people. So we kind of want to bounce ideas off of one another, and they've been so extremely helpful. So we'll see what we continue to do, but hopefully expansion and see what we can do with that. But
most certainly. And, with that, we will go ahead and say that, you guys are in transition period right now. You're looking for your new director of the Senior Center. And from what I heard, you've got some good applicants kind of coming in now, right?
Yes, absolutely. Still in the interview process for that, I believe. But hopefully we'll get that new Senior Center director here soon. And then the seniors can finally meet them.
Most certainly. And again, the idea or the purpose about having the Huntingburg Senior Citizen Center is to, keep seniors engaged, keep them active, keep them social, so that, especially now that we're in the winter months, yes, hibernation is good on occasion, especially on super sub-zero temperature days like today. However, that does not mean that staying inside and staying by yourself all the time has to be a steadfast thing, because we want people to get out there and have fun and engage, and again, use this resource that I think a lot of people may or may not know exists in Huntingburg.
Yeah, and it's so great. You can go there. We have open hours, so we're open from 9 to 5 on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. And we do have card tourneys and stuff in there, but a lot of times the senior center is just open for anybody to go in. And now we have couches and TVs in there, so you guys could go in there and watch TV and just hang out. Just get out of your house for a little bit during the day. You don't even have to be with anybody. Just go in there and hang out. But
that is a good invitation to keep in mind as well, for sure. Kenlee, with that, I don't know if you have the answer to this, but I'm going to ask just to put it out there. As you guys have transitioned from one facility to another, are you able to take in various donations of board games or anything that might help furnish or provide more opportunities at the senior center? Is that something you kind of think maybe the public might be able to help you guys with?
Yeah, that's always a possibility, I believe. We are trying to upgrade a lot of the things that we had in there, so we are on that process. I know they have a lot of games and puzzles and everything, but I'm sure they're always looking for more, so that's always a good thing.
Right, and I don't know if this is still happening. Again, we are month by month kind of adjusting here as well, but is the senior center also facilitating those free food giveaways? Do you know anything about that?
Yes, that will be happening until April of 2026.
Mm-hmm.
So that is still happening, I believe. I don't know exactly what date it is.
Maybe the fourth Monday?
Yes.
It's the third or fourth Monday, I believe.
Of every month. So you get a bag of produce and then a bag of canned goods and whatever they might have on hand.
So that would put us at December 22nd of this month, if we've got the calculations
Yes.
right. So if you're again in need of food, we've got those free food offerings. I believe it is limited to a certain capacity, so just keep that in mind if you are someone who is stretching the dollars a little thin and maybe needs a little help this holiday season. Which again, it is on the week of Christmas, so it might be a little crazy there. But again, also know that this is at the new location, which remind us where that address is.
It's 1860 Medical Arts Drive. It's right behind the old hospital in Huntingburg. So it's just a standalone building back there. But yeah, we have the address on it now and stuff, so should be easier to find. And hopefully the Google Maps takes you there.
Most certainly.
We've been working on that. So
we went from the VIP basement senior center to the wide open senior center. Fantastic things. Again, from what I saw from the pictures, the facility looks very spacious, very clean, and very exciting and welcoming for sure. So it'll be exciting to see how the seniors kind of make the center their own, which is another big, kind of thing of it, because it ends up being their clubhouse, which is what you want.
yeah, absolutely. We'd love for them to just, enjoy being there and hanging out in there. So that's the goal.
Right. Kenlee, is there anything else you want to make sure to mention today? You guys are, again, very busy with the new senior center and all of the things the city of Huntingburg has going on, but anything else you want to add before we wrap up today?
I think the one thing I would like to mention is we are going to be closed for the senior center, of course on Christmas, but then also on Christmas Eve, just with families and everything. I think it's nice to just be with your families during that time. So we will be closed on those days. And then we do have a Christmas party coming up. So hopefully the seniors will enjoy that. That's on the 18th. So
very good. So Christmas party on December 18th. That's very exciting as well. Is it a dress-up Christmas party, or just, come as you are and hope for a good time?
Come as you are, but also it's always okay to dress up.
So definitely keep that in mind. Do you have a time on that?
That is, I believe it starts at 11. We did ask to have reservation or to call in RSVP. However, it wouldn't be an issue if you just showed up either. I don't think so.
Right. So just in case your RSVP, that is December 18th?
December 18th.
December 18th at
Starts
8
at 11.
At 11. So that's exciting to look forward to as well. So that, again, lots of exciting things happening just kind of in that transition. And hopefully with the new year, everything settles in with the new center, new director, and you guys can continue offering those beloved services as well as maybe some new exciting services. So we look forward to kind of seeing how it grows as well.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Fantastic. Kenlee, thank you so much for coming in with us today, and best of luck as we go into the new year, too.
Thanks, you too.
Fantastic. So that has been your In.form here on 101 Country, WBDC and 18 WJTS with the Huntingburg Senior Citizen Center of the City of Huntingburg.
This has been In.form on WBDC and 18 WJTS. Catch past episodes on our social media pages and our websites. If it matters to you, it matters to us. In.form.